Well, this is an interesting twist on getting a rent grant. It's actually for landlords, but you could use it too because you're paying the rent. And if you can't pay the rent, the city will pay it for you, or it could be a county or state or things like that. And they will do it. And this is really for small landlords. So if you have a small landlord that they have less than 4 properties. So if they 4 properties or less, and they get it, and it's up to $30,000. So they'll pay $30,000. The government will pay $30,000 of your back rent as long as your landlord has 4 units or less, and you can't pay the bill, and to stop your eviction. Because if they give them the back rent, give the tenant the back rent, then if they give the landlord the back rent, then they can't evict you, okay? So that's what it is. So this is what you have to know. You have to find something like this in your city. This is a real offer right now. It's available. Just started a couple days ago in Los Angeles, California, to help these small landlords because they were getting, knocked on this because people weren't paying. Yeah. And so actually the program is open till December, so it'll be a lot of time. And you could have been there if you own back from March 2020 till this March. So if you have any of those back rent that you haven't paid, the city will pay it for you. So now you don't live in Los Angeles? I get it. Most people don't, for a good reason. So you got to find programs like this where you live. Now, actually, what's the best way is to start at what's called NCSHA. That's a National Association of Housing Finance Administrators. And if you go to their website, ncsha.org, and then you'll see a map of the United States under Rental Assistance Program, and that will find you the main program, okay? Now, if they don't have any money like they do in LA or something like that, then you still have lots of places to check. Now, you go to findhelp.org. And I put in the zip code for Los Angeles and put in rental assistance. How many programs do you think I got? Okay, so you have one program. It's a national program everybody knows about. And they say, okay, you can't apply there. For some reason, they don't like your glasses or whatever the hell reason you get. Doesn't matter. It's not for you. Okay, and you go to findhelp.org and you put in your zip code and then you put in rent. And what do you get? Oh, here, if you're in Los Angeles, in addition to the one I just talked to you about from the city of Los Angeles, here's 130 more programs that help you with rent. 130. Man, if you can't find help there, there's something wrong. And that's the whole name of this game, is having sources, having possibilities. Excuse me, the more you have possibilities, the more you're still in the game and going forward and trying to solve your problem. That's what you have. When you run out of the 130, then actually come back to us because we'll show you more sources. But it's true. So you start calling those sources and you say, hey, I'm back in my rent. I don't know how to do it, and I can't pay. Do you have any help? Or you ask them, if you don't have any help, can you suggest somebody else who may be able to help me? And that's how you build up to the right source that's for you. You ask them if they have money for you. They say no. Or if they can help you and they say no, then you say, can you suggest some other sources that may be able to help me, because they're in that group of people who are helping people with rents. So if they've been doing this 6 months, 6 years, 6 months, 16 years, then they run into people. They know the organizations that are out there doing this, and they can recommend things better than I can ever do, better than your friends can ever do or whatever, because it's in their business and they should know this kind of stuff. Or they may not know everything, of course, nobody does, but they're in the best position, a better position than anybody else you could think of that would know of someone could help you. And that's what you do. You have to talk to people who may know someone who could help you. And that's how you run into the jackpot. And that's it. I've been doing this for 48 years, showing people about government programs. and the new service now is come and we help you. Ask me 100 questions a day if you like. We have free grant training workshops every week. We give out 3 separate grants every month to over 120 or 30 people. Every month we're giving out grants like that, over $70,000. So apply for them. I'll show you where to apply for bigger money from the government. It's there if you know where to go. And I love telling people where to go.